All right. Hello, people. Hello, everyone. How's it going? Uh, all right. I feel the need to talk about the staged drama that I see in the manosphere that I think is staged drama. A lot of what I do is deduction, which is I basically believe in the Sherlock Holmes philosophy, which is eliminate eliminate everything that's impossible, and whatever is left, however improbable, must be the truth. So you have to start understanding society in terms of things that you don't see. And so if you're using subversion, okay, like my thing is I come to here from the angle of I'm not trying to tell men to man up as in go get married down at the and get a license down at the courthouse and pop out as many babies and get involved in all the drama in the divorce courts. That's not my version of man up. That's manning out. My version of manning up is we are all men. We are protectors of the species. We are at least all responsible for like the safety of your home. Are you not responsible for the safety of your home where you live? That criminals don't come into your home, foreign or domestic, right? Uniform or no uniform. Are you not responsible? And then therefore is not every man responsible for the security and the safety of our home? Hence all of a sudden now you have a community. Hence all of a sudden now you have a neighborhood. Do you understand what I'm saying? In a country. Okay, so that's where I'm like, hey, we got to man up, not man up. I'm not like one of these. I'm trying to make that distinguishment where I do come in shame, but I shame as in, yes, we're walking away from the women in the courts and feeding babies into the hamburger machine, feeding children into the meat grinder. But we're still responsible for like the safety of our country and the safety of our homes and our neighborhood and ourselves and our security and our, you know what I mean? That's somehow, that is kind of our responsibility unless, basically as having a safe, a country to live in where we're not ruled by tyrants and foreigners and illegal aliens like we are now, my point being. So all that basically, there's all that. So now what I'm trying to say now is what I see is purposeful fighting, because let me try to explain what I mean. If you're using subversion and you're trying to to de to what is it when you take somebody's power away there, dethrone basically the protector of the species. If you're trying to uh uh you know I can't think of the exact word, but you know what I'm saying. And you can't do it through a full frontal assault, then you're doing it subversively. Then there's all these kinds of underhanded tactics to control your opposition. One of the tactics is for two channels to pretend to have a fight. How does this work? People understand that drama, Americans love drama. They love watching two, you know what I mean? So two channels can pretend to be enemies. Do you understand what I'm saying? And just have a continuous drama, and hundreds of people will just join in to watch this unfold. Now you've caused not only a complete distraction from any uh, uh, principle that has merit within MGTOW, and you've replaced it with a bunch of drama. Which, of course, then if MGTOW is your opposition, now you've basically you've made them look like a bunch of female women basically. Now you've made MGTOW basically it's you've discredited MGTOW and made it look like a big it's a bunch of henpecking, basically, you know, betas or whatever I guess people would want to call it, if you catch my drift. So then on top of that, I really need a coffee, or maybe I'll have another beer. Just hold on for a second. Let me get a drink. Oh yeah, I remembered exactly what I want to say. So on top of that, I call out, okay, I see this phenomena where what appears to me to be real males coming into the manosphere, reaching out for help, calling out to channels, giving shout outs in their videos. Let me say that again in case it was unclear. So what I see, because my cord's caught on this new awesome lure that I bought. So anyway, yeah, that's what the type of stuff I call out, because I see this weird phenomena, and this is what I want to call, like, manosphere, narcissism in the weirdos of the manosphere, which are these channels that come out of nowhere, just grow huge, and then new MGTOW come in and shout them out, and they don't even care. It's like they're just some huge steamroller. And it's because I came in, I was like, oh, I like this person, I like that person, and they're just like any other entity. You know what I'm saying? It's not, in other words, it doesn't reflect that they're in the manosphere to actually help anybody. They're somehow either in it for themselves or they're diversions. This is just common sense stuff, like, but going by what you don't see, which is these new guys coming in shouting their heroes out, and their big heroes just acting like they don't even exist. Right. And then after a while, you're just like, oh, he's shouted this channel out like 4 times now. I watch your videos. If you shout me out, I'm going to be like, hey, man, oh, thank you. See, I'm a real person. I'm telling you, man, this is crazy. It's like the real people are being blocked by MGTOW's enemies. And they're having, and you're like, oh, what's all this drama? It's just men. No, it's our enemies making the manosphere look like that's what men are like. It's 2 channels. I'm not going to say any names having these huge rivals. I see a Canadian MGTOW. I'm not going to say any names shouting out another Canadian MGTOW, and the other MGTOW doesn't act. It's just, who even care? Like, it just doesn't even care. And they're just constantly like, are they a show for that channel, or what? I mean, what is really going on? These are weirdo phenomena that I see in the manosphere that nobody's going to tell me that there's not something fishy going on. That's all I'm going to say. And are some of these channels just freaking 3D? Is it all just are some of these channels complete frauds? Is there like AI behind it? You know what I mean? Who even knows what's going on, man? There's deep stuff going on that I'm calling out through deduction, that okay, it's not this, it's not that, it's not this, then it's something bizarre is going on. And so once again, drama is being blamed on the manosphere. I call out channels that I think are legitimately somehow causing division amongst men, and like I said, are not showing any, like I judge people by their fruit. And if they're not even attempting to help men, and they're just growing some big channel and having meetups with their own little circle, like they have some special version of MGTOW that all the other MGTOW don't know about. It's all baloney. It's like, I'm telling you, there are tactics going on to divide the manosphere, to make men, to cause drama, to say, oh, this channel's attacking this channel again, and now they're attacking back a bit, blah, 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 blah. And everyone's just like, oh yeah, love the drama. Yeah, if you get caught up in the drama, that's your fault, man. I don't try to cause unintentional drama. I've had a couple channels I've had a channel call me out recently. I'm not even going to bring up names again because I'm trying not to get caught up in the unnecessary drama. But if I see someone I think is an enemy, I think is an agent, I think, because we do have enemies, man. We talk about it all the time. There's a war on masculinity. So we do have enemies, and controlled opposition is one of them, where you start your own opposition channel. You start a channel that's opposed to your channel. And it's like someone, outside of the whole the inner, that no, you're out in reality, out, you know what I mean, or another agent in your group or something, and now you got 600 people tuning in to watch two channels that have been fighting it out now for 3 years or something, it's just incredible. So this is what I believe, that some of it, not all of the drama, because like I brought a little bit of drama, but I think necessary drama, because I see a lot of men, I understand manning out of relationships and not just popping out. Oh, this relationship that, maybe I've tried to have a couple kids, and it worked out exactly the way I thought it would work out. Not because I expected it, because that's the way it is. But I'm not out there like, well, I guess I'll knock up another one. Oh, that didn't work out. Oh, okay, I'll knock up another one. You understand what I'm saying? So in that respect, I am manning out. I'm manning out. I'm not going to just keep dating single mothers and keep risking getting more women pregnant when I don't even hardly know the 2 kids I have, because our country's so bad. It hates fathers so much. So my point being is, be aware. Don't think it's necessarily the manosphere. Don't think it's necessarily when it could be controlled opposition making the manosphere look bad, having fake fights, arguments, attacking each other's channels. Oh, this person said what? Oh, this person did what? You know what I mean? Just, it's all, don't believe the hype, man. Don't always believe the hype. When you see 2 channels just fighting it out for just on and on and on, understand it's probably some staged BS. Just if it doesn't get views and followers, it'll, like I said, it'll draw negative attention to the manosphere, which is, like I said, if you're trying to subversively undermine the protector of the species, which is men, these are the ways that you do it. You know what I mean? And so you got to smarten up, people. It's a little message from the MGTOW Misfit. Stay MGTOW for now, men.